Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to another video where I get to answer all your questions. But there is the caveat where I have a 10% chance of lying to you for each question. So let us begin, shall we? If you are ParashockX, what happened to Parashock A through W? They never existed. It was just simply ParashockX this whole time. What is your favorite tree? I actually don't have one, so yeah. Don't know how to answer this one. Which was your most and least favorite If I challenge of all time? My most favorite? Oh, I guess my most favorite, the aftermath of it more like, are the ones where I went out for a walk. The ones where it's like, it's basically an impossible challenge and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go for a walk and I find a beautiful girl to marry and then my life goes well and all that. Those were pretty fun to make. My least favorite, it's not that I hate it. My least favorite out of all my challenges are usually the ones where I have to react to videos. Used to do quite a bit of it back then, but now it's just like, I want to do more games, you know? Yeah. Who's your favorite VTuber? I don't think I have any. I don't know any VTubers besides maybe the ones that I befriended, but I don't really have any favorite VTubers. Do you have any games you wish you could have played for longer in your challenges? Yeah, I've done over thousands of video challenges for my channel throughout the... How long has it been? Has it really been 10 years? I think it's been 10 years since I've done this channel, so... I don't think it's more like I don't remember. I mean, I'm pretty sure it would have stuck with me if I had one, but I don't have one, I guess, okay? Can you just very vaguely answer all the questions everyone asks so that it raises more questions? I think I failed that so far. So, yeah. Do you read webcomics besides your own? Yeah. After introducing you to Beatbox and about 10 months ago, do you like it? Will you move on to FL Studios or any other advanced DAWs? Is it DAWs or DAWs? I don't know. If you were to rate your songs out of 100, what would you give? It can be for each song or just all your songs as a whole if you don't want to waste your precious time. I mean, I like Beatbox. It's just something I do for fun, like I do for these videos, just out of hobby. I don't think I'm gonna move to anything more advanced though, because it's just the learning curve. Like if I have the motivation, then it's fun, but if I don't, it's just like, I don't want to. And if I were to rate my songs, I would give myself probably, I'd say like 70, 60 out of 100. Let's be real here. I'm still a beginner when it comes to making music, and I don't know how other people genuinely feel about it, unbiased about my song. Because, you know, when fans listen to the YouTuber song, usually it's more in a positive light. I wish I could get like an unbiased answer for my music that I've made so far, but yeah, I like it personally. Do you have a childhood game console? If so, which one and what was your favorite game? For me, it was the PS2, and my favorite game was Ratchet & Clank Up Your Arsenal and Dynasty Warriors. Oh my god, I loved just slicing and dicing in Dynasty Warriors back then. So those were my two favorite. Favorite thing about yourself? Free glazing opportunity. You deserve it. Favorite thing about myself? I guess it feels weird saying this. I'd say I'm on the more humble side. I know that if a person themselves says this, it just feels weird, but I'd say I'm more on the humble side, and I'm proud of myself for just doing things for fun. Well, yeah, I don't have too much to say about myself. Why is your name ParashockX? Well, it's because, I don't know, when I was younger, I was like, I want to make a nickname for myself, or in-game nickname, basically, and I was like, I guess I'll go Parashock. And then one day, when I was making my YouTube channel, I noticed there was already something called Parashock channel. And I was scared. I was like, oh, what if I get sued? So I slapped on the X on my name and they called it a day. That's how I became ParashockX. What's your favorite game you have ever played? Video game, card game, board game, or any type of game? For board games, I'd say Settlers of Catan. It takes so fucking long to actually play, so you need some dedicated friends to play that game. For video game, I'd say ones that like made me like go the most is Outer Wilds. I'm pretty sure a bunch of you guys already heard about that game. And Inscription. Those two are the games where I'd say you can only play once in your life and be done, basically. Did YouTube ever demonetize or restrict you? No, of course not. Why would they ever restrict or demonetize me? Never. I've made money all the time for every single one of my videos, and I'm swimming in money because YouTube absolutely loves me and they love my comics. Absolutely. They've been sending me fan mails and emails to me saying how much they love my webcomics, yeah. And they never demonetize me or restrict me. Nah, why would they ever restrict me? No, never. What is your opinion on cheese? Very serious question. I personally think they're very delicious. What's your favorite game to play casually? Right now, Marvel Rivals. I just like to play that casually. And recently, I've been getting back into Monster Hunter World. Do you like boigas? I love burgers. Man, I love burgers. What's your favorite anime and why? I'm pretty sure this is like a typical answer for some people, but for me, it was One Punch Man back then when it first came out. I didn't know anything about One Punch Man. When I watched the anime, I came across the anime somehow and watched it, and I was like, oh, the animation is so good and it's so hilarious. I hope you are happy in life, my boy. Can't complain. I mean, I'm satisfied with life. Like I said, this is YouTube, something I do as a hobby, always been, and now I'm just living life, honestly. How can you make so many comic drawings without getting burned out? I'm kind of burned out. I won't lie. I think I will come back sometime soon, but right now I'm just too tired and just busy with life. How do you determine when to lie to each question? Are dice involved, or is it a very specific interval? No, of course dice is not involved. I am definitely not rolling a 10-sided die to answer these questions. I'm doing it at a very specific interval. Who's your favorite character from your comics? I'm going to say Blue because, I mean, that's the very first actual character I made for that comic series. I believe so. It's been a long time, but Blue is my favorite character because it's the first character I introduced, like an actual original character I introduced to these comic series. And all the other characters were something that already existed, and Blue was the very first one I introduced to the comic as an original character. And so Blue is my personal favorite. How tall are you? I am over 100 centimeters. I know, very tall. Who is your favorite character in Marvel Rivals, and what future characters do you want? Currently, my favorite character is just to play Adam Warlock. And what future characters do I want? I guess I want Doom to be a playable character. It'll be interesting to see how they're going to integrate him as a character and what his abilities are going to be. That's what I'm looking forward to. Who is your favorite friend in your YouTuber friend group? I don't have like one favorite, but I'd say the person I like is fun to hang out with so far. It's just for fun. I mean, I'm pretty sure you know who they are, but like I like hanging out with Typho, Circuitoons HT, Pello, and Macro. Those four I'd say are fun to just hang out with and play games and all that. So I don't have any particular like number one favorite, but those four are the ones I probably spent the most time with and got close with. But these days I haven't been able to reach out to them because I've been so busy, but maybe I'll reach out to them again. How many languages do you know? You don't have to be fluent, you just understand and speak it. Why, if you're including like broken languages that I know, I'd say, give me a second, let me count. I'd say 4 total. Yeah, 4. I know 4 languages total. If by the standard of I don't have to be fluent and I just understand and speak it brokenly. So 4, yeah. What is the answer to life, the universe, and everything? Well, my honest answer is to be happy. And if we don't define what makes you happy, life for me is just trying to be happy and just being, or at least be satisfied with my life. And I'd say if that's the life goal, I've already reached it. I'm happy enough where I am and satisfied. How old are you currently, or an estimated age? Well, if you want an estimated age, I am over 18. Yeah. What was the inspiration for your If I series? How lazy I was. One day I already answered this before, but I'll answer it again just in case you guys don't know. But one day I was like, I need to make an Overwatch video, but I'm so fucking lazy. What do I do? And then I thought back to myself, because I used to do If I Scream series for horror games because I thought that would be hilarious. And that time I was like, what if I do If I Die, the video ends for Overwatch? And then, bam, If I Die, the video ends for Overwatch, and it somehow blew up. And one day I was like, that went pretty well. Why don't I do another one? So this time I looked at a comment, someone said, if you take damage, the video ends for Overwatch. I'm like, I'll do that. And then, bam, that video just blew up again. So I was like, you know what? If my videos are easy to make and simple, and it's fun for me, so I was like, I'll just do this my whole life. Maybe not the whole life, but that's something I've been focusing on. That's just what my channel is dedicated to. Mostly If5 videos. A sprinkle of normal videos here and a sprinkle of little music videos there, but mostly If5 videos. What are your thoughts on the imbalance between subscribers and views on your videos? I will be honest, I did care a bit when the views started going down. But later on, I was just like, you know what? It's just something I do for fun. And I have dedicated viewers still, even if it's not that many. But as long as some people are enjoying my videos, that's all that matters. As long as some people are having fun, and as long as I'm having fun, I'm just going to continue making videos, you know, as long as I can, because like I said, it's fun to do and my viewers have fun with it. So that's all that matters. Have you ever tried exotic kinds of meat? Horse, snails, bug, etc. The one I did try was sea snails. Back then I didn't know what the heck it was. And I was like, oh, it was pretty good. And then they told me, oh, that's a sea snail. I was like, damn, it's good. Now I'm disgusted though. Exotic meat, I guess sea snails. I had those before. I was like, oh, ignorance is bliss. I was just chewing on that shit. I was like, oh, very chewy and good. Sea snails. I was like, ah. Can you make the random exciting retro music for video ending screen instead of that one music you always use to all other videos? That la 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 ending is so it's a classic at this point for this channel. So no, I probably won't. I'm glad you like that random exciting retro music that I made, but I'll make that the ending outro for this video just for you, buddy. Do more people care about your comics or your videos? Pretty sure more people like my comics, and that's fine. Like I said, as long as some sort of content that I do entertain people and make them happy, and I like doing what I do, that's all that matters. But like I said, I am a little burnt out on the comics currently, so that's why I gave it a temporary pause. Hopefully I'll come back to the comics when I have more inspiration, because come on, I've been drawing the comics for over 1,000 days, and I've kind of been running out of ideas for comics. But once I rest up and get some fresh ideas, I'll start drawing comics again, hopefully in the near future, but can't guarantee anything. How many fingers do you have? I have, let me count, 9 fingers. What would you have done if your If5 videos didn't blow up? Would you have tried a different way to get big on YouTube, or would you have just quit? Honestly, I think I would have just continued doing whatever made me happy. Like I said, no one, I wouldn't say no one, but usually when people start YouTube, at least for me, I just started because I wanted to make videos for fun, and it was fun to do, to make all these like parody trailers and If5 videos, and it somehow blew up and it worked out for me. And even if it didn't blow up, I'll just continue doing it. I'm pretty sure I've built a stable fan base just like slowly, you know, and I wouldn't have quit. So yeah. Do you speak French? No. Is YouTube your full-time job? Yes, I do YouTube for full-time, and it pays all the bills, you know, the rent, the electricity, water bills, everything and all that. And just, it's my full-time job. It is my career. Do you think someone might make a YouTube video about you one day after you've died? I doubt it. There's so many YouTubers. Like, YouTube is saturated with YouTubers. And I highly doubt that me, as just one individual that likes to do things for, like, If5 video stuff, I doubt there's going to be a video about me when I pass away. And plus, when I pass away, Jesus, like, it's a long time might have passed. Hopefully. You know, I've made a small mark on YouTube, I'd say, with my If5 videos. And that's enough for me. I don't need, like, I don't think I'm going to get a video. Like, no way. Yeah, like I said, YouTube's saturated. And that'll be all for the questions. Thank you all so much for giving me all these questions. I'm sorry if I didn't answer your question, because there were a lot of questions asked. And most of them have been repeating, but anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully some of your burning questions have been answered. Well, anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.